I just shared the recorded video with you guys.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that I'll do, no problem. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Okay. They just reminded me to record this session. I just forgot it.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Okay. Are you guys getting my screen?
Yes, sir.
What is it portrayed on your screen? Skills required, right?
Also, your image.
Your camera is on.
Just a minute. Now it's available, right?
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. As we discussed earlier, most of the skills required for the civil engineering departments are this project management related, design and analysis and construction, right?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts in this?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Now, this is the internship highlights that we are having, that we are about to conclude in this internship program. Starting from the induction to finalizing with reports. This is a small project that we are having now, right? This is a specified project within 10 to 15 days. We need to cover all those things with your support. Definitely, I hope you will support me in this regard.
Yes.
Okay. Coming to this project management concept, because we are into the project management software, that is Primavera. Am I right? Is it the project management software? Is this a project management software?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As I discussed you earlier in the last slide, in the last session, we will be having some of the things like projects, programs, as well as portfolio. Coming to this projects, we'll be having some sort of projects. We'll be having some project management softwares. Coming to this programs, we'll be having some program management softwares. Coming to portfolio, we have some of the portfolio management software. That is one of the most important portfolio management software is Primavera. As I discussed with you earlier in the last session, we have discussed this, right? Hope so. Or shall I put that slide once again? Shall we go to the previous slide? Shall I?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. I'll do that now. See. Are you getting my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Getting right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is the slide which we have discussed yesterday, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Here we are having three content, that is on projects, program, as well as portfolio. Consider there is a engineering department company. Okay, many companies. We have this Arudra developers, Shobha developers, Tirthankara, and Purvankara projects, and this one Salar Puriya Satwa. These are the some famous construction and developer companies, right?
Yes.
Have you heard about these companies?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In those companies, consider any one of the companies, there will be one engineering department. Okay. So we are considering one enterprise over here, that is engineering. Under this engineering department, any of the projects, because I used to handle major projects, that is we commissioned Asia's largest blast furnace in JSW Steel Limited. Consider one of the structure, that is a material handling system that we have constructed over there. We were from the scratch of this project. There we used to divide this engineering department into civil as well as mechanical. Okay, civil as well as mechanical. This engineering is a portfolio. Programs are civil and mechanical. I'm giving an example to understand you this concept. Why this Primavera? Okay, if you have any doubts, if you get any doubts, you can just interrupt me at that instant only, no problem. Okay. Now we have a portfolio called engineering department. In that portfolio, we'll be having two programs, that is civil and mechanical. Okay. In the civil engineering department, we'll be having some projects, that is design, construction, and project management. Each and individual projects we are assigning to different responsible managers over here. In the same, we have a mechanical part, that is design, production, and project management. That is, this engineering portfolio is further divided into further steps, right? I'll let you know what are these further steps called in the next slide. Okay. Initially, we'll go with this thing. That is, this Primavera is just a portfolio management software. Okay, there are many of the, as I told you earlier, there are 128 project management and portfolio management softwares in the world. I hope this point I just discussed with you yesterday, right?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
There are 128 plus this project management, portfolio management softwares. This Primavera plays a vital role in the industries because it's very user friendly. Do you know when this project management software Primavera evolved? In 1983 from a company called Primavera Corporation. Okay, then in 2008, Oracle took over this. Now it's been called as Oracle Primavera P6. Hope you heard this one, Oracle Primavera.
Correct.
Okay, Oracle is just a cloud. It's a database management company where all the projects used to be uploaded in their servers, in their cloud and all. Earlier, we used to use this SQL servers. Now also, most of the companies are using SQL servers because of its user friendly cloud database management system. Okay, even now I am using this SQL server because I used to get this learner softwares in that only, because we can't pay 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs to the software that is offering from the Oracle company. That's a major hamper over here. Okay, let's discuss this financial parts later. Hope you got this fun. That is what is portfolio and what is program and what is project, right? Any
Yes,
doubts
sir.
in this?
Sir.
Okay, then we'll move to the previous slide. Okay. Now see. Okay. As we discussed earlier, this is the important thing in the project management concept, that is project. May I know the beautiful definition of the project? Any one of you? Yesterday we discussed about this.
Of work.
Pardon me?
Set of work carried out.
Yes. Set of work carried out.
Group of activity.
Okay. Prajwal.
Sir.
Yes. Pardon me. Group of activities.
Yes, a group of activities to be conducted.
To perform a task.
Yes, okay, to perform a task, done. There will be time limit in this, right? There will be a time limit in this.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
In a
sir.
specified duration.
Time.
Time.
Okay.
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 Yes,
Can
sir.
anyone answer which is the project? It might not be a technical one also. It's a general one. That's a clue I am giving you. With the specified and non-specified start date and with the accurate end date. Accurate. We can't change the date in this project.
Construction based.
I told you it's not. It's non-technical.
Okay.
Think out of the box. This is the 153rd question that I am facing, and I'm giving to the students. In the interview, also, I put this question for the student. Where are the other guys? What I'll do is I'll just consider Prajwal, Adan, and Tejas in this group. That's it. Okay. Now it's getting switched down. PDFs are getting switched down. No idea.
Murugesh, new member.
Okay, Murugesh Ji.
Yes, sir.
ಈಗಿದ್ರಾ ಮುರುಗೇಶ್ ಅವರೇ ಈಗಿದ್ರಾ ಅಂದೆ
ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಈ ತರ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ.
ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ.
Status active.
Okay. What is the project with an accurate end date? ಮದುವೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದೀರಾ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ? Marriage. Marriage is the only project with a different start date and perfect end date. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There are many examples like this because
Yes, sir.
this is a perfect example for this set of activities and grouping of activities because we'll be having accurate end date because as a civil engineer or mechanical engineer, any engineer, we must consider the end date as a marriage because we are not here to miss that occasion. We are not here to miss that date because of so many commitment and so many responsibility and so many consignments that has been linked for that date. Is it or not?
Yes.
Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
As a project
Sir.
manager, you must think the end date is just an engagement or marriage. If you consider that end date, then you will plan the other dates accordingly. Got it? Now we got the definition of this project. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇದು ಏನೋ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ PMBOK, PMBOK. ಏನಿದು PMBOK ಅಂದ್ರೆ? What is this PMBOK? This PMBOK, this is a project management body of knowledge. Now it's in 6th edition. Usually the project management guys, even me too, I just read this 5th edition. I am just new one to the 6th edition. Okay. This project management book of body of knowledge is got by this corporation Pennsylvania. They publish these books occasionally. This is the 6th edition they have been published. In this book, you will be getting A to Z with respect to this project management. Who are the candidates must read these books or every project management guy because each and every civil engineer and mechanical engineer should undergo this project, right? ಮಾಡ್ಲೇಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ we need to undergo
Yes, sir.
this project. Okay, for this project You must get a definition. We have a beautiful definition from Primogram. Here is a definition of project. That is, a project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product or service. Artha aita adu? Have you got that word? Have you got that sentence?
Yes, sir.
We got a word that is temporary over there, right?
Yeah.
Temporary and unique. These are the two words over there which gives a perfect meaning for the project definition. Because why the project is temporary? Can anyone answer me? Tejas, why this project is temporary?
Not carried out throughout the life, no, sir. Just for particular certain period.
It's a beautiful answer because the human life is uncertain.
Yes.
Got it? We are temporary here.
Yes, sir.
For that sake, projects are temporary. Construction buildings are maybe permanent, but these projects are for the luxury part of a human being. It may be 5 years, 6 years max. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
As we human beings are temporary, the projects are obviously temporary. For this part, Pembok has described a beautiful definition. That is, a project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product or service. Because see, most of the guys understand this. Primavera is only for civil engineering guys. Even most of the experienced candidates feels the same, that Primavera is only for civil engineering, but it's not like that. As I discussed with you earlier, projects are handled by each and every engineer, right? Howdalwa?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Even mechanical engineer, civil engineer, electrical, computer science engineer, biotechnology, chemical industry, textile industry, each and many number of industries are there. All of those guys will handle projects. For handling these projects, this project and portfolio management software is mandatory. Is it or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree with my words?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, we have another beautiful general definition of this. Project is a group of activity which is set to accomplish a particular goal with a set period of time. Adan bidabardu last again. We must not leave that within a set period of time. All of you answered this group of activities, set of tasks, but it must be completed within a specific period of time. Then a project will get a value which has definite start and definite end. In most of the projects, what we used to do in JSW Steel Limited, because I'll be sharing some of the examples. I'm not boring you, right?
No.
Is it
Yes,
boring?
sir.
No,
No,
sir.
Okay.
Sir.
We used to commission Asia's largest blast furnace in 2010. We commissioned 4019 meter cube blast furnace, because you can Google it also. It's from Zindal itself. Okay. We have commissioned this blast furnace. It started from 2010, April, May, June. June we started this project, and we used to complete that project by December 2010. We commissioned it, but due to some sort of heavy rains and all, we used to complete it by January. 1 month delay in this project. The loss for the company is 800 to 900 crores in the production because of 1 month delay. This will be the impact, because a project manager is a very responsible manager in the company, where he is to handle all the profits of the company, because he is the startup guy for this project, right? He will be the starter. He is the starter for the every project a company handles. For that part, see here, which has a definite start and definite end, we have mentioned here. I told you earlier, considering the end date is very mandatory over here, because if you consider the end date as a marriage date, then you will definitely finish the project in time. Got it? Time is very valuable. I'll show you the next slide. See, project management is over here. As I discussed with you earlier, two words are there. That is project as well as management, right? Yesterday we discussed about this. There are two entities.
Sure.
That is project as well as management. Project can be declared by anyone in the industry, but the managers are very less. Because hardly we can get PMP professionals, 5% professionals in India. Okay, I feel proud. I am one of the PMP professional in India because this project management software can't be learned by anyone. Anyone means because there must be some zeal to learn this, and there must be some sort of practical experience, some sort of good knowledge about the projects, and some sort of dedication is very mandatory in this. See, in this slide, we have shown a beautiful project management globe here, for which so many entities are there: communicate, teamwork, analysis, budget, planning, problem solving, milestones for each and individual task, control over those tasks, risk, goal, and deadlines. Got it? These are all the factors that implement on project management and that influence on project management. Got it?
Okay.
Getting?
Yes, sir.
Getting? Any queries
Sir.
from your side? Any questions regarding this project management? I told you earlier it must be an interactive session because initially there'll be some sort of theories in this, because if you don't have the concept, you can't enter into the context, as I mentioned earlier in the session, right?
Yes, sir.
You must be knowing some concepts. It may be theory, but you must know the concepts, because you can't get the practical experience at this instant, because you will be having tied up with your residences. After college also you will be in your colleges. You can't get the practical experience. I'll share you some of the practical experiences so that you will get some idea about these projects. For that part, I am showing some of the slides. See, this is the triple constant triangle which has been portrayed in PMBOK. It's very useful and it's very mandatory for a project manager or any engineer, especially for civil and mechanical engineers. See, we have three entities over here: cost, time, and scope, right? Cost, time, and scope. Got it?
Yes.
We have three entities over here. Can anyone tell me what's the difference between cost and price?
Demand and supply, sir.
Demand and supply. It's an economical answer, right?
Scarcity of the product.
Okay, I'm just asking what's the difference
Yeah.
between cost and price? Is there any difference?
Yes, sir.
Is there any difference?
Yes, there is a difference, sir.
Yes. What's the difference then?
Price is what we pay,
Okay.
and cost is how much is used for that product.
Okay, you are almost to the answer. Almost to the answer.
Sir, cost is price is fixed, sir.
Okay, fine.
Cost can't be fixed.
What's the price of your cell phone that you are having?
10 to 16,000, sir.
16,000. Which cell phone that you are having?
Samsung, sir. J6
Huh?
Galaxy. Samsung J6 Galaxy.
J6 Galaxy. What will be the price after 2 years of your cell phone?
It will be 7 or 6,000, sir.
Then you told it's fixed.
No, sir.
Right. You got the answer, right? Price is not fixed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about the cost?
Sir, cost comes under production cost for the company, but
Okay.
price is what we pay for that product
Okay. Is
With all
almost
the
to the
profits.
almost to the answer. Yes. Yes.
with the profit and everything.
Yes. Because see, if we are handling a project, consider Adan and Tejas Prajwal is handling a project, right? These three are the project managers in a company. Rest of the I'm seeing these three guys on the screen, so that so I gave the examples. Okay, these three guys will be having some project. Okay, they'll be having some cost analysis over there for raw material, because we just depend on the three things, that is man, material, and labor. Okay, man, material, and some of the other resources also, because we can negotiate with the contractors and all. We can negotiate with the equipment holders. We used to have some cranes, we used to have some dozers, we used to have some equipment over there in the site. We will just do some projects, we'll just execute some projects with good negotiations and all, where the cost involves cost of manpower, cost of material, cost of some equipments. We will rent some equipments, or we will lease some equipments. Cost of all those things. There will come across the cost thing. Final of the after the cost. Consider Adan, Prajwal, and Tejas built a 9+1 apartment in Mysore. Okay, there will be major number of n number of costs involved in that. Finally, after completion of this grand opening of your apartment, you will be having some project managers, right? Project managers in the sense this branding managers, marketing managers you will be having, right? To market this apartment, there will be some marketing manager. The price comes in the marketing part. There will be no lot number of monetary values involved in this construction. That is named as cost. And the final thing, the branding value, is called as price. I hope you got it.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Got the difference between cost and price, right?
Yes, sir.
If you have any doubts, you can please ask me. Anyone? If you have any doubts?
No, sir.
No doubts, right? Okay. See, in this triangle, we have a beautiful triangle over here, right?
Yes, sir.
There we have interconnections, arrows, U-turn arrows are there. What does it mean?
Rotational cycle.
Cycle, and all these are interdependent. Correct? See, here the triple triangle, constant triangle, definitely balancing the constraints of the scope, cost, and time within the framework of the quality to meet customer expectations. Because these three things, that is scope, cost, and time, it plays a vital and major role in the projects. That is, what is the scope? Scope and ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? What is scope?
Importance.
Yes?
Importance.
Okay, fine. Then any answer?
Demand.
Demand.
Then any vogue answers? Okay, you'll be having one specific start date for the project and specific end date for the project, right? According to the definition of the project, you'll be having a definite start and definite end. Is it or not? Is it or not? In this specific start date and end date, you'll be having some set of tasks. Pre-described task, set of tasks, that is called scope. Correct? As a project manager, you need to define your scope initially. None part ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, as I am a mechanical engineer, what is my scope? As I am a civil engineer, what is my scope? If I fix my scope, if I will be clear in my scope, then it's very easy to handle a project. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? What is scope ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? As because you will be the freshers in the projects. ಈಗ ನೀವು freshers ಆಗಿರ್ತೀರಾ projects ಅಲ್ಲಿ. You will be entering as a fresh project manager in any of the construction project. Here, your senior project manager will be having an entire project, that is a G plus 12. He will be having G plus 12 building as an entire project for him. That is senior project manager. As a junior project manager, you will be having 2 floors. ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, 2 ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿನ್ನ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. Got it? You'll be having 2 floors in your hand. That is your scope. Got it? Have you got my point? What is scope?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
As we discussed earlier, what is cost? We come to know about the cost. As we all know, what is time? Okay, you got these 3 points: scope, cost, and time. Then what about the constraint? What is the meaning of constraint? Each and every word is very important in the definition. Okay, what do you mean by constraint?
Sir, limits.
Constraint, limit, it can suit for the 50% answer.
Restrictions.
Yes, restrictions. We'll just fix the points. We'll just restrict the points. That is called, we'll just restrict scope, 2 floors, example 2 floors, scope constraint ಆಯ್ತು, just cost, budget constraint ಆಯ್ತು, we are having 20 lakhs of budget for 2 floors. That is constraint. We can't exceed 20 lakhs. As a project manager, we need to schedule, we need to manage that budget, we need to manage the project within 20 lakhs. Is it or not? Cost constraint, time. We have 3 months of time. We need to constrain, we need to complete the project within the constraint time. Got it? We need to restrict ourselves. I hope you have been cleared in these points, right?
Yes.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
See, we are having 2 schedules over here with a start date and end date. You got this screen, right? Plan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, here we are having one start and a complete date. Planning. Here we have 3 bifurcations. One start, 3 black lines you are seeing, right? 1,
Yes.
2, 3. Initially from start to complete. Got it?
Yes.
Here, the distance between the first and second line is small. That is, we have taken a less amount of time for planning. In the second example, we took some sort of excess time for planning itself. These are the 2 examples for planning part. See, for the completion of the entire project, here we have consumed more amount of time compared to this project, right? Compared to the second project, we have consumed more amount of time in the first project, right? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Less planning time.
Pardon me?
Less planning time.
If we would have been planned properly in the less time, this project also can consume the lesser time.
Yes, sir.
Proper planning is very important. If you consume more time, if you consume lesser time, that's not matter. Proper planning is very important. Micro planning is very important. Got it? For this, obviously, for micro planning part, we need some more time extra. That we did in the second case. We have consumed some more number of time in the planning part, so that we definitely executed that project in a lesser time. Got it?
Yes, sir.
How we executed? We went through a proper micro planning. Artha aita? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
See, go for the next slide. This is the project life cycle graph where we are having. Okay, this is a project graph plotted by PMI, Project Management Institute, Pennsylvania, with a major number of examples, major number of major projects, that flyover projects, underpass projects, underground projects, construction projects, all the examples they took and they drafted and they plot a graph, which means, see, in this graph, x-axis shows you time and the y-axis cost and staffing level. Got it? Now, initially, there are 4 entities over here: starting of the project, organization, preparing, carrying out of the project, closing the project. We have 4 entities over here: starting of the project and organizing and preparing of the project for the project, consuming some sort of less amount of time over here, comparing to carrying out of the project, that is the project execution process. Last is the closing of project. Can anyone explain why this carrying out of the project took some major amount of time over here?
Execution takes time now, sir.
Yes, this is the execution part, where according to the survey of Pennsylvania PMI, 68% of the time of the total project time will be carrying out in this task. 68%. We are left out with 32%. Is it or not?
32%.
Yes.
In that 32% of time, we must complete planning, organizing, and commissioning of the project. That is closing of the project. Got it? Got it?
Yes,
If you, this is very important. The interview question. If you would have entered this project management interview, this is a major question for you guys. Okay, we are acquiring around 68% of the time, project time, in carrying out of the work. That is project execution time. For completing this time, for completing effectively, we need to plan accordingly. ನಾವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ 2 stages ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, it would hamper 90% of the project. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Yes.
Got it? It's a very simple graph. You must keep this graph in your mind in every project. Every project in your semester also, because you will be having one more example. Because of this COVID situation, your exams have been postponed. Otherwise, ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಡೇಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ exams you will be having specified dates and a specific start date also in your semester. Correct alva?
Yes, sir.
7th semester start ಆಯ್ತು, you will be having a specified end exam date also. Within the stipulated time, how you must manage carrying out of the work. We can consider this 3 internals of your semesters. Is it not? Is it or not? Can we consider this carrying out of the work part to your? Can we compare with your 3 internals?
Yes.
You'll be having 3 internals. Before the first internal, you will be having 1 month gap. From start date of your college to the start date of your first internal, you will be having at least 1 month of gap, right? Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
There you can start the project and you can organize accordingly. This is a simple and basic
Right.
example for you guys to get understand. Artha aita? Now you got
Yes,
it?
Yes.
Now you got it?
Yes, sir.
You
Yes, sir.
just implement this cycle in each and every part of your life so that you can click in your career. Because it's just picking up a hair from butter. ಬೆಣ್ಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂದಲು ತೆಗಿತಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? ಅಷ್ಟು ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬೋದು. The second project that I handled in Blast Furnace 4, that is in JSW Steel Limited, that was the waste heat recovery system. First project, as I told you, we were delayed with 1 month of gap. It cost around 800 crores for the company. We are project team. We were around 20 members in our project team. out of 7,000 members, 7,000 employees, we were the project team, 20 members in the project. We used to handle from scratch to the handover. There, I handled the second project, that is waste heat recovery system, where we handed over the project within 6 months. The maximum time for the project was 1 year.
Yeah.
Because we did micro planning in that project. We did micro planning in that project. For every project, micro planning is very mandatory. Got it?
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
See, the final slide that we will discuss today is this Primogram launching date. As I discussed with you earlier, this was launched in 1983 by Primogram Systems Corporation. Then it was acquired by Oracle Corporation in 2008. It's the biggest cloud management system company. This is Oracle. Some of the basic features of Primavera is Primavera is an enterprise portfolio management software, as we discussed earlier, right? It's a portfolio management
Yes, sir.
software.
Yes,
It includes project management, scheduling, risk analysis, opportunity management, resource management, collaboration and control capabilities, and it has been integrated with some of the Oracle, SAP, and ERP systems. Okay, so these are some of the features of Primavera. Okay, yeah, this you can study these things in the later stages, because we will be undergoing some of the projects over here. G+1, G+2, up to G+12, we will be handling in this internship, because yeah, we are having around 11 or 13 members in this batch, right? Prajwal, how many members are
Yes, sir.
in this batch?
So
Adan?
from our college, 10 members, sir.
10, right? Okay.
So from our college, yeah.
Okay. What we'll do is we will make 5 members each batch. Okay,
okay, sir.
5 or 6, so that each batch will handle one project.
Okay, sir.
Can we do that? It will be very interesting
Yes, sir.
for you
Yes,
guys
sir.
also. Okay. I'll just assign the task for you guys, what you have to do in the forthcoming stages and all. Okay, each and individual candidate will be having some responsibilities in this. Got it?
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Okay, sir.
What we will do in the later class, in the tomorrow's, shall we take class tomorrow? Is it okay? Or you want
Yes,
to conduct this first? I want a group opinion for this. Or we can switch over to Monday.
Monday, sir.
Monday.
sir.
1 Monday, 2 Monday.
Sunday, sir.
Oh, Sunday I will not be available.
Monday.
Monday, sir.
Monday, 3 Monday, 4 Monday. Okay.
Monday.
Major guys are come up for Monday itself. ಅದೇನಪ್ಪ ಮನೇಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಕಡುಬು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಿನ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ. Okay. Okay. Well, in the Monday session, what we'll do is we'll just discuss Primavera software, and what I'll do is I'll just share the drive link to you guys, in which we'll be having Primavera. How many of you guys have laptops with you?
Yeah, sir.
Laptops.
I have, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can everyone switch on your video modes? Video mode. Yes. Okay. How many of you guys have laptop with you?
I don't have.
Prajwal,
Sir,
laptop.
sir, currently not available, sir.
Okay, fine. Prithvi,
Sir.
do you have a laptop?
No, sir.
Okay, Adan.
Yes, sir. I'm good.
Okay, Tejas,
Yes, sir.
Prithvij.
No, sir.
Okay, Ganesh.
Yes, sir.
Nishant?
Yes, sir. Computer.
Okay, you have your PC, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sumashri? Do you have a laptop? Yes, right. Murgesh ji?
Sir, I don't have.
Okay, fine. Mohammed Zaid?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Amina? Shobita?
Yes, sir.
You have. Amina, do you have your laptop?
I have.
Okay. Who's this DP Vikas?
Oh, yes, sir.
Vikas ji?
Yes, sir. I have laptop.
Please switch on your video mode. I'm not getting your photo or video over here. Okay.
So I'm trying, sir. Trying.
Okay. You just try. Okay. I hope 7 of you guys having laptop. That's more than enough for this project. Okay. We'll just share the task, modeling part and management part for some of the guys. And as I discussed with you earlier, ma'am, laptop is not mandatory for this internship, right? That's all I have discussed with you also. In this
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
right? Okay, candidates who are having this laptop, that's well better. I'll just share the drive link so that you just install this one, this project manager Primogram software. I'll guide you. Okay, I'll make a video and I'll upload so that it will be very easy for you guys to get download this software. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, what we'll do is I'll just start the class on Monday. I'll just share the schedule by Sunday evening so that
Okay.
next session will be the entire technical part regarding this Primavera software. Okay, hope you are enjoying these sessions, right?
Yeah, sir.
Sir.
Okay,
Yes,
I'll be boring for this theory part. Okay, from Monday we'll be in this software and some project management concepts, and I'll be assigning some of the projects to you guys so that it will be very interesting. Probably,
Okay.
what's the date today?
21.
21st.
21, sir.
21st term.
21st. Okay, by end of this month we need to complete this program. Okay, hope so. We'll try for the best with good tasks and all. Okay, shall I
Okay,
wind
sir.
up this session?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, sir.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
sir.
Just take the snap of you guys. Beautiful faces on the screen. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Nice meeting you. We'll just meet on Monday.
Bye, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Again.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. Sir, happy Gauri Ganesha, sir.
Wish you the same, Baba. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.